Hello and welcome back, Josh and Sam. How you doing, guys? Welcome to what I am reliably informed is now called pulling up the Slask. Pulling up the slack. Slask. Yeah. So that is the title. It's the best pun I could come up with. Pulling up the Schlamsk, or pulling up the Slask, we'll call it that. So I have an apology to make because I played way further than I meant to. I believe we were supposed to play Cracovia and Polonia Warszawa, but I forgot. So let me just check where we were. We were about to play the Polish second round of the FA Cup. We won that 1-0 thanks to Lukas Morawski. It was a poor game. We were lucky to go through. Not much more to say except that we then got later knocked out of the FA Cup. It's so annoying. I'd already gone past. I hadn't realised I'd gone past the point where I was supposed to record. But basically, I played the Piast game, which is the next round of the FA Cup. Piast are in the second division. I played that game whilst I was doing one of my evening shifts, unaware that I was going too far already, and then I got a massive big thing and had to just sort of not rage quit, but I wasn't going to be able to touch the laptop for another 3 or 4 hours, so I just quit the game, meaning that I didn't get to. We were currently 1-1 and looking likely to win. When I replayed it, we lost 2-0. So there we go. But yeah, in the league we've had very so we beat Lechia Gdansk, I think they are. Yes. Mancia scored his first goal for the club, as did Ivanovsky. We then went away to the terrible, at the time, I think they might be slightly better now, but they were absolutely dreadful at the time, GKS Belkatov. We lost 3-2, which is it was an absolute bloody disgrace, that game. We dominated them. Well, maybe we didn't dominate them, but certainly we had the better chances, or it felt like we did. Yeah, well, okay, maybe we didn't actually even have that, but yeah, we were ahead. That's why it was annoying, because we were ahead after 2 minutes. Okay, I knew I was annoyed about it. Then we beat Jagiellonia Białystok, I thought it was, but I didn't want to say, and then I got embarrassed. We beat them 3-0, Jackie, and then 2 own goals. One from a guy called Rafał Rompa, which, I mean, great name, fella. Is he good? Not really. Otherwise, I'd have bought him just because of his name. Then we played big boys, Lech Poznan. They are not doing very well this season, but of course, whenever that happens, if a big team is struggling, they'll still beat me. And they did, 3-4, 4-3 for them. We came back from we were 2-0 down, then 2-1, 3-2, 3-1 down, 3-3 we got to, and then Bartosz Kikut, who is, I believe he's much better than everyone else in this league. Yeah, he is. He's an excellent player. He's got 12 on long shots, scored 2 sensational long shots. So, you know. But we did okay. Unfortunately, we were unlucky to lose. Then we played Cracovia. They are not good, and they were not good at the time, and they're not good now. They beat us 2-1 at home. I think we were ahead in that game as well. No, we equalised. Simon Sunday got a goal. But then Marcin, our left back, I think, scored an own goal. It's good that I know my players. Then we had this absolutely dreadful game against Piast. I played a couple of reserve players, not many. I actually, looking at the lineup down the bottom, I'm pretty sure I actually played the first team. But yeah, we lost 2-0. And then we lost 4-0 away to who look like they're going to run away and win the title now, Polonia Warszawa. We lost 4-0 to them. We were not in it at all. We had no shots on target. We ended the match with 9 men because I did my classic 3 substitutions at 64 minutes, and we had 2 players then off injured, but they did have Mateusz Beliński sent off, so you know. Then we beat Rukoszów 3-1. Romulo scored 2, and Smulek possibly scored an own goals. A lot of own goals. And then we beat Podbeskia Biała 2-1 with 2 goals from Simon Sunday. Now, that leaves us in, I believe, 3rd, yes. But the teams below us, Wisła and Zagłębie, have games in hand over us and are on the same amount of points. And, in fact, Jagiellonia. So, if they all win their games, we could end up down in, I think, 6th. Does that make it? Which is pretty sad. I'm going to turn the fan on. I had hoped I could record without the fan today, but even when it's not properly sort of sunny in Poland, it's warm in this flat. So sorry about that. It's rapidly becoming clear that we're going to be having to challenge for... where are the rules? Who qualifies for Europe? Top team qualifies for the Champions League. Second and third go to Euro League. So if we can finish in the top 4, that'd be good. We get into Europe, get a little bit of Euro money. And just as a good bit of news there, Mahmutovic has been banned for picking up a lot of yellow cards. But we did beat the Bielska Biała. I wonder what bugger. I'm not going to Google it in the middle of the video. Simon Sunday did well. This guy, Poland's national team, by the way, has been doing absolutely dreadful. They've had a series of terrible results against teams like, I think they lost to Andorra on this game. Obviously not in real life. That's the state of affairs as we go. So I'm going to play the next 2 games. I believe I didn't even check who we're playing. I haven't done this properly for when I was getting into the swing of things as Western. I was on it. I knew how to do it. Now I've been doing them irregularly since then as Slask, because I kind of want to get through this first season as quick as possible. So I'm bidding for this guy at the moment. He's decent, as you can see, but I don't think I want to spend more than 100. How much did I bid for him? 210,000. I don't think I want to spend more than that on him. Ezekiel Zepeda. Is his name Ezekiel? No. Edilson, he's not even that good. Like the players in this league, it's also it feels so much like being in sort of like League One, where every team is mostly the same, except for like maybe 1 or 2 teams who are much better and 1 or 2 teams who are much worse. And you sit there looking at the teams like, God, we shouldn't be drawing against this lot, but because everyone is so sort of rubbish, basically, it means that it's hard to then be consistent. Anyway, I've made a decision as well that at the end of this season I will add the E-Liga, so that's the second division in Poland, into the game, so that we can keep an eye on who gets relegated and promoted into that division and into our division. It'll also mean that scouting lower leagues in Poland will be slightly easier, and will mean that we have a bit more of a pool to pick from. Sam made a good point in the comments of the last one, or not in the comments because nobody comments, but in the comments on phone to me, that my being from England, and also apparently from Germany, will mean that I have some scouting knowledge of England, which is very true. The trouble is that no English players want to join us. I still didn't check who we're playing. I think this is our game against Lublin. We have sold out our stadium a few times, that's good. I feel like we're getting there. What we really need is to get rid of the formation that I play doesn't really call for attacking midfielders, and we've got a lot of players who play sort of attacking midfield, or like they have these weird kind of multiple odd positions. So someone will play like defensive midfielder and left winger, and I want to get rid of these kind of players and get players that properly fit into the system. And that's what I'm hoping to be able to do during this transfer window. I'm also a little bit disappointed by the South American players who all joined us. Not a single one of them have been very successful. Mancia is poor. Like, he's got the 1 goal and hasn't really looked very much like scoring. Maybe he'll do better next season with a kind of year of acclimatising to Poland under his belt. The fellow I got from, I think, Peru has complained about being homesick, so I'll probably try and sell him in January, which will be fine because we signed him for free. So there's there we go. Look, does that mean we didn't lose our place in the league? Oh, we did. We dropped down to 5th. But only on 1 point, so that's good. It could have been much worse. We're still in touching distance of second. As I said, Polonia look like they are going to wrap the league up quite simply. I mean, we're literally halfway through the season already, so it's not like they can... they get 10 points in 15 games to catch up. They're going to have to lose a lot. So, yeah, well, such is life. Now then, I still didn't check who we're playing next. Oh, an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Okay, so one of our reserve... it is this Zagreb game against Lubin. We could do with beating them. Nelson Barrios, this is a guy he wanted to leave, so he probably will do. Scout him. No. Linetti due to poor form, maybe. But then the trouble is I played the reserve keeper in one of those cup games. He was dreadful, so... What do we do? That was good for us. Jagiellonia Białystok just lost, so that means they can't now overtake us using their game in hand. So we know where we are now. Got a lot of big games coming up, and hopefully we can put on a bit of a show for these last few games of the season and try and finish strong. I don't think he's going to be very good. He's not even going to be as good as Jackie, and Jackie's not been that great for us this season. Oh well, we'll see. So, I mean, look, if you look at the scout reports that you get from England, I'm pointing at it with my finger, I'm also pointing at it with my mouse, not a single one of them would join us, and if you untick the unrealistic transfers, they don't even show us any players. So I don't know how exactly what he's doing in England, but he's not finding anybody. That could be a glitch, I suppose. QPR just signed Poch. I saw that Ganso, I don't know if either of you guys know who he is, but Ganso is a Brazilian midfielder. He took over at QPR, and then 2 weeks later, Huddersfield sacked Pochettino, and they hired Ganso from QPR. So he's in charge. And I believe Western are top of the league, or at least they were last time I looked. Damian Kowalczyk is unhappy. Probably needs to have a bit more football. Yeah, I agree with you, to be perfectly honest. Fella out on the left wing, Morawski's good, but Kowalczyk, we need to give him a bit more of a chance. So I'll be putting him in the game squad this time round. Hopefully, I'm looking at my work schedule for this afternoon and evening. It looks like it's going to be fairly okay. We've had a very busy and terrible week so far. So here's hoping that doesn't continue today. I've had about enough of it, to be honest. And yeah, basically that's life. Sam's birthday yesterday. I gifted him, along with his wife, a copy of the new Football Manager 2018. So look out for that in the near future on the channel. Sam also mentioned in his last video that he noticed on Steam that I was playing a game called Tropico. That's very old. It's almost as old as it's almost as old as like my brother, that game. I will not be playing that, or it's not that much fun. It is that much fun, but it's not that much fun to record. That said, I might well be playing. I've been playing a lot of Crusader Kings 2, so I could try and record that if the computer would be able to do it. So we drew 1-1 with them last time. If we perform as we know we can, and know we can get the results. Looking to play free-throwing, attacking football. Foreign Player of the Year. I'd say Dima, Ukrainian Dima, but he's not on the list, so I will not be involved in that sham. I think we can beat them. We've scored way more goals than them. It feels so like I had this a couple of times with Western where it felt like we were just not scoring any goals. It's because we can't hold on to leads. I think that's clearly the point. Is we need to improve our defence, and I think more realistically we need to improve our midfield. But it feels like we're not scoring enough goals because we don't win enough games. Yet we're, I think, second or third highest scorers in the league. So we are doing okay. They've only scored 19, we've scored 31. So let's see what we can do here. Now then. Game, Zaglieba Lubin. What can we do about this? See, Romulo has 9. He did go through, I think, 10 hours of not scoring. Another player that's been disappointing is this Cesar Kala. Big disappointment to me. Kowalczyk gets into the team ahead of this Brian Acosta, who's not as good. Gonna let Kowalczyk start. Kulhavik. Oh no, you don't, mate. Where are you, Damien? What's your name? What's your full name? Where are you? What's your full name? I don't know if I can think of a fun nickname for him. Damien. No, let's just call him Damien. I used to live down the road from someone called Damien, so there we go. That's the reason. Whoops! No! Let's go back to the thank you. We've got one space in the substitute bench for Lacomi, I think. I'm going to put Sokka into the team. I think this works nicely for us. Klimchuk is not playing well, but we still have... Oh no, wait, is he back out yet? Is he fit again? No, he's injured, and he's out for ages as well. Another month at least. Okay, fine. So we have to play with Klimchuk. Actually, I was excited about Klimchuk at the beginning of the season. He was at the club already, I believe, and he's a decent little midfielder. The trouble is, he was injured for I think the first 2 months of the season, and he's not really recovered whatever kind of form he might have had prior to that. So, calm. No, we're home against our rivals. Come on, lads, show me what you can do. I've been having some weird reactions to my team talks. Romulo really doesn't like... He either really doesn't like me or he really doesn't like the team talks. Also, interestingly, he's become Polish. So, Romulo is our Brazilian-Polish player. That's cool by me. It means that he's not a foreign player anymore. So, and he's bloody injured. Stay on the pitch. Simon Sunday, no. Ivanovsky. Romulo, no. Jackie's been disappointing as well. Like he was absolutely on fire during the pre-season and the first game or two. No, I think he got injured in the last pre-season game or something. Classic Football Manager. And since then he's not really returned. That was me knocking on the table. Don't try and go and find your doors. Hey. Great. Fratkowiak scores for Lubin. Did he not score for them last time as well? Oh man, come on. Jesus. How was that corner? They do... Oh, now one of our players is injured. We are really struggling here. I am not a fan of this at the moment. God. Like, if we have a man off, why are both the strikers sitting up the top here? It's probably because they're poachers, and that's what Sam will tell me. No. Okay. How badly injured is he? He's okay. Ivanovsky's not, though. Let's bring on Lakomi. God, this is absolutely so frustrating when you're not the best team. It's fun when you're sort of competent. I just want competent players, like playing for Western. Even if we didn't win the league every single season, although we were getting towards that, but just went like those couple of years where sort of we won the league and then we just 2 or 3 years of just sort of bouncing around underneath the best teams in the league because we were so inconsistent in those sort of silly games. And it's the same here now. We have got the players theoretically to really challenge, but the poor quality of everybody basically brings everyone else down. This weird formation they're playing as well. We got it up here. The sudden little Christmas tree. No, why are you? Keeper playing badly, is he, or is it? God, we haven't had a single shot. We've had one on target. I don't like it when this happens. Oh, if we lose both the games today, I'm going to just sim to the end of the season and show you the next, and show you do a review, because this is, or maybe play the last game of the season or something. If there's, is that corner now? Oh Jesus, man, we did so badly. Klimchuk is now knackered already. Moravsky, Damian's doing terribly. Right, Moravsky's going to come into the middle. Oh, come on, Vladarchik, good name. Rubbish. Yes, he's been very good. Oh, this is like watching. This feels like watching. I've seen Slask play a couple of times in the skin, and this is exactly how they play. They're just so bad. Come on. Keeper's not even playing that badly. It's the centre backs. Okay. Yeah, Ukrainian Dima's also had a bit of a fall off in his form. He was excellent, but then he got torn to shreds by that in that Polonia game when we lost 4-0. Come on. Oh, we got a corner. Karolis smashes his header over. I think own goal must be up there in our goal scoring table this season. Kola, Kale, Romulo, Saviliev. Let's bring on Mancia for Romulo. Maybe the two poacher thing is the issue, or one of the many issues we've got. I'll try that out differently in the next game. I'll give one of them an advanced forward role. Oh, Simon Sunday. Oh, God. A lot of moaning in this episode. I mean, in this episode, I moan in every episode. Great. Karolis. Hakomi. He's at least doing better than the guy who I took off. Kaller shoots, of course, because from 40 yards, why wouldn't you just shoot? It's the first day of the World Cup. That's the one good thing, I suppose, now that I've got left. I think the game starts at... oh, Christ, does that start at 3 p.m? No, is that starting now? Guardian for... better bloody check. I can't be missing the... oh, no, countdown. Okay, so how long is there left until the game starts? England team are going bowling. That's good. Well done them. When's the first game then? Tell me. It's because I got my news from England, so I know what the... I'm pretty sure it starts at 4 o'clock England time, which means that should be... bong, it's 5 o'clock. Stupid. Oh, we're going to concede? No. I'm not even looking at the game anymore. Sacked this one off. Although Simon Sunday could... he do any... God! Where's the... okay, let's go to BBC football. Are we going to make any chances in this game? Simon Sunday now. Ukrainian... we look a bit better since we did these changes. Morovsky's looking pretty good in the centre now. Second half, certainly we've been... yeah, we've come into it and not had any shots on target. That's the second. 4 o'clock UK time. Is that 4 o'clock UK time? In which case, it's 5 o'clock Poland time. Oh my god. Oh, it's a great finish. We've done much better than them this half, but they've just put it away. There you go. We're gonna be even worse than we did last year. Okay, fine. I wonder if you can watch that World Cup game in. Like, 'cause I got to work this evening. It's absolutely bloody typical that the first couple of days of the World Cup I have to work. Savaliev. Come on, Simon Sunday now. Mancia. Moravsky. Ambitious. Okay, I did not like this performance. We have been bad. We've not had any shots on target that have been even remotely close. That was pathetic. Get off the pitch. I'm pretty sure they were our rivals as well. I think Lubin is our main rival. I am not happy with your performance. How they see, they just switch up. They don't react like I would expect them to. Like in the Western game, they'd all be like, yeah, I hate that too, because they're all from New York. We didn't play well. It was a poor performance. Yeah, he had a good game. Is he a good player? No, not really. He's just got good finishing. Yeah, fine. Well done him. Oh god, that was a bloody disgrace. When's our next game? Gornik Zabja. They are where? The 12th. Okay. Well, hopefully we can... oh god. How long do we have to wait for that? 8 days. Okay, so it's a lot of chat that's going to have to go on. Oh god, sorry. Can you... I'm going to... so whilst we do this, I'm just going to Google some things. Bielsko Biała. Bielsko Biała. Which means... it's two cities, so it's Bielsko and Biała, two former cities on the opposite bank of the Biała river. Great, well done. Google, watch Russia, Saudi Arabia. I mean, this is the worst YouTube ever. Where can I watch it online? Can you not watch it on YouTube? You think that they could sort of is that a pre-match press conference I can watch? Why? I mean, isn't this on like the BBC? Surely. So then it should be viewable. Game kicks off at diddly do. So there's another game as well. When's that? Oh no. Okay. After months. Live updates. Oh, I don't care. Okay, fine. Oh, what a disappointing episode this is. Lewis have beaten Wimborne in the FA Trophy. Excellent work from Mallard, scoring the second there. He broke his duck. That's all I've got left at this point. Corona Kielce there, a team that Sam and I created, what was his name? Gareth Gobblecock, and used to play whenever we were hanging out whilst I lived in London. That was fun. Where are we now? 7th. Oh, jeebs. We're gonna do worse than last year. And I promised. Oh well, God. At least I've signed a 2-year contract, so like the initial contract I got was 2 years. So we need to really do much better next season. Else this might be a very short video. Video series rather. Another injury. We beat their reserves though. Good. Where's this? Is that the? God. I'm in a mood. Who are we playing? Gornick Jabshire. They haven't won in 3 though, so that gives us hope. We've only not won in 1. Yeah. Well, it would be really disappointing if the game with my adopted hometown doesn't go well. Man, Arca and Vata Poznan are terrible. They've not won in 16. There's only been 16 games. Is that right? Have they not won at all? Oh man. Well, it could be worse. I'm gonna have to cancel that reserve squad as well next season because it is knackering out some of our players. Because if they don't fill the reserves, they take the unfit players from the first team, and then that makes them tired for the first team games. That's what I used to do in Western as well. Until I got a big enough squad, I didn't have a reserve squad. So maybe that's a smart move for us this season, if that's even possible to do. I don't even know if you can do that on this one. We've only conceded 30. No, sorry, Slask. Oh no, we conceded 24. Oh man. Billy Watt scores 2 in the Champions League for Man City against someone I've never heard of. But I'd say they were probably from Serbia. If I was being fun. So we've conceded nearly the most in the league, and we've scored nearly the most in the league, which makes us the most fun in the league. I'd say that we need to sort out the defence, and probably, yeah, like I said, the defensive midfield are where we really need to work on. I think the strikers are probably okay. I know they're not the best, but if they maybe had some better players behind them, giving them better chances, they might do okay. We lost to the Lechia reserves. Derek Stewart's contract is nearly up. He's very good. Can we sign him? No, he's not interested. He plays for St Johnstone and he's not interested to play in the Premier League. So Volodymyr Mischenko, not good, although I do know someone whose second name is Mischenko, so in real life that is. Facts. God. So annoyed. Okay. Anyone good here? They're all just old. I don't want Christian Iron. That would be cool though. He's fine. I want him to be slightly better than that. So Tottenham are 4th in the Premier League, Southampton the bottom. Villa are 5th? God, Nigel Adkins is having a great run as manager. Probably at the age of about 90. Well, no, it's probably 68-ish. With his classic young person hair there. Much blacker in this instance than in real life, I believe. Did we actually make any? I think we made money in the transfer window. I was just looking there. God, this game is running so slowly now. And actually, this is running much quicker than it used to be. So, I'm apparently chasing this guy, Zoria Luhansk, their midfielder. He's actually okay. I'm not sure if I'm actually chasing him though. Yes, I know we lost 3-0. You don't have to keep bloody reminding me. Yeah, we made £750,000. So if we can keep doing that, at least at least we'll do okay. We'll have some money to spend in the summer. I think we've still got £400,000 in the transfer kitty. This guy needs to play. James Crowley has taken over. Apparently wants to replace Jurgen Klopp with Didier Deschamps. Yeah, we want to bounce back with a win. Damien, will be some rotation. The rest of the squad will hardly be pleased. Nope, this is a squad game. I don't know if I'm interested in him. He's playing very well in Ukraine though, so maybe I am interested in him. Let's scout him. Ruud Boyens, my Dutch guy. He's quite rude. Oh wow, Weston just got smashed by Arsenal there. That bloody Rottensteiner guy who I could have signed. No, but it doesn't matter. We're not manager of Weston anymore. We're manager of Slask, and we have an issue to fix. Imagine Plant there, planted a header into the top corner. Oh, the madness is setting quickly this time round. I think that it took quite a while for me to go truly mad in the Western game. Okay, so where do we leave? That leaves us in 9th, which is not good. But we do have a game in hand. If we won, we would go potentially 5th or 6th. So let's at least try and do that. Gornik now only 6 points behind us. So after me saying they're terrible, oh well, at least we're not going to get relegated. He would be a leading star. He's not far from the standard of Bartosz Zik. We could get him for 350k. Maybe let's bid 250k plus monthly instalments of 100k. So you can see how I work my magic on the old Polish extra horse there. Right, let's smash this lot. Right, so Klimchuk was not good. Mahmutovic is better than Kala. Kala is going to come in for Klimchuk, and he's going to play instead of Damien because Damien was crap. And we're going to make, is Romelu, I bet he's probably right-footed as well he is, and he's so good though. Information, no, not that, it's reports. He plays his best as a poacher, so we're going to put him on the right because for some reason he's playing on the left. Simon Sunday now becomes our advanced forward attack. Now let's do it, let's see what we can do. Maybe this will be the beginning of a brand new era for Śląsk. Okay, he's going to make his 25th appearance for us. Well done him. Must be quite hard to rack up appearances in the Polish leagues, considering that they only play 30 games a year. Although they only play 38 in England, I suppose, in the Premier League. So, oh, I left the keeper in goal. Oh God, I left Soccer in goal. Okay, Simon Sunday, Kozoczka, Mahmutovic, Kala. Simon Sunday misses the ball. Well, misses the goal anyway. What's going on now then? Koziol, that definitely is the name of a beer. Okay. Stolarczyk, Kabay, or Sabay. Oh no! Mateusz Marczak was offside for Górnik Zabrze. Come on, Śląsk. We cannot. We started so well. What happened? Carla, why are you so slow suddenly? Savilievich. Ah, oh, Mistal. Save. Straight at him though. You had the old goal to shoot at. Corner. Oh, nearly out of the back post. Simon Sunday now. Nope. Taken out by Robert Chvastek. Don't shoot. Because oh, interesting. Okay. That's an interesting attempt at a chipped pass. I could have just passed it along the floor. Ukrainian Dima. Come on, people. Right. Yes, Romelu. Oh, what? Shoot! Ah! Eee! No. God, that was some good noises, though. Ball bouncing. They've got more of the ball than us, I think. Socha to Ukrainian Dima to Saviliev. Saviliev. Romelu. is a corner. We're doing better. We're creating chances. Clearly, we're lacking in some position. Olszewski. I remember playing against him previously in this game, so that match can't have been that long ago. God, this is a dreadful... we're doing much better than them. They're now going to score, I'm sure. Okay, not quite, but... Oh, yes, Romelu. Great sliding tackle. He's mucking in at the back. Okay, nope, good. So they've now had a shot. It was offside. It was off target. They did also score, but that was offside. Okay. Stochka. Moravsky. Yes, he's gone past him. Man, as slow as a flipping... Simon Sunday smashes it over. Come on, Simon Sunday. Okay. Oh, for God's sake. I think Koziol means goat. I think I've said that about 1,000 different players now, but I'm pretty sure that Koziol it's definitely a beer, and I'm pretty sure it's a beer with a goat on the front, and I think it's got a goat on the front because Koziol means goat. And in Russian, Kozlik is a small goat. So there we go. That's my thinking. Cantor is the name of a cash exchange, like currency exchange place here. Come on. Sabai, Cantor, corner. God. Roman. Oh, hi, God. Right. Passionate. Why are they... Okay, fine. You weren't that bad, but I think you can improve. You weren't that bad, but I think you can improve. You weren't that bad, but I think you can improve. And they're still uninterested. Why? Why? Who are you, mugs? Can he even speak Polish? Is that why? Romelu. Okay, come on. Stolarczyk. Come on, smack him, smack him. Get in there, get into him. I mean, guys. What in... Right. What are we doing? Simon Sunday. Carolis is playing badly. Could I bring Lacomi on for Carolis? I'm going to get Moravsky in the middle. Maybe this is the way forward. Moravsky in the middle, Damien on the left. Oh, Ukrainian Demons injured their striker, so that's good. Did they bring him off? Who knows? We're taking our guys off. No, he's not come off. Marchak. Oh, did he then get taken off? I didn't see. No, still on. Oh! Why? Whatever. This is such crap. Get into them. I'm really not sure what's going on here. It's offside again. Not sure what is causing this. Yeah, come on in. We don't want to see it. Can I? How do I do the shout thing? There we go. Touchline shot. Wait. Hassle opponents. Mancia. He's got past one. Commentary's going out the window at this point. I am not in a good mood at all. Hopefully we can come back and we basically have to win all the remaining 8 games. We've got another injury now. No. We've been absolutely battered by Gornik. 1-0. 2-1. 2-0. Sorry. No. They've got no composure as well. They just smack it out every time. This is highly frustrating. Stolarczyk, keep it in. Thank you. Don't let it go out for another corner. Romulo now. Good. Did we win that throw? Okay, good. 4 minutes of injury time. Steal a draw. Oh, you Jesus. I can't. Damien now. Oh, Romulo. Oh, is he gonna? Is he? Oh, come on. Kokoschka. Damien. Moravsky, massively over. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Okay, well, that's pissed me off enough that I'm going to say I'm not going to play another game on. I'm not going to record another game until we get to the last game of the season. So I'll show you what that is, because we've literally got nothing else to play for. So it will only be 8 games or something. It's not that long. It won't be today, but I might upload it. I might record it tomorrow if I can see through my tear-stained eyes. Let's just go through here. So that puts us where? In 9th. God, this is so Slask as well. This is exactly what they're like. So now 3 points doesn't even get us. Okay, we're not even in 5th. Okay, fine. Fixtures. Oh, we got what? We got loads left. Why have we got so many left? Each team plays each other twice. So how many games have we played? Oh yeah, of course, we've not played, okay, so we've got 13 games left, but I'm not going to show you any of them, except for, I'll do the last 2, Podbeskia and Rook Huzhov. So I'll see you then, guys. Bye.